In today's video, we will discuss how to add insurance supplements department to residential roofing retail business. This is my story of my business. I literally doubled in sales 5 years ago when I was able to implement entire department to my company. One department doubled my sales. As a retail roofing business owner, I've been watching the industry and I realized that I'm missing out on a huge opportunity. And I know there's a lot of roofers out there on the marketplace who sees this storm chasers stealing jobs right in front of their eyes. And when I say steal, I say it in a respectful way, not in a negative way. You have to adapt to market. And storm chasers or storm restoration contractors, they have different mentality, different business model. So I will discuss and show you the difference between residential roofing retail work and insurance restoration work. If you're the business owner and you don't work with insurance companies yet, this video is for you. I will help you to implement insurance supplements, insurance department, and it will help you to understand how insurance companies work. First, I want to start with my business. In 2013, I started a roofing company and I named it Storm Group Roofing. The reason I did it, very simple, because I did my market study, market research in Minneapolis, and most companies were trying to get insurance work from insurance companies or explain to their potential consumers that they work with insurance companies. And at that point, I did not understand why it was important, why all the roofing companies in Minneapolis trying to have this message online that they work with all insurance companies. I just didn't get it. I was one of those guys who had zero clue, zero knowledge what insurance claims are all about and why roofing companies are trying to get into the space. Just to be safe, I named my company Storm Group Roofing to dominate the search for storm damage and for roofing, and it worked. When people were Googling storm damage contractors or storm repairs, my company was showing up in the search. So before you know it, I started getting calls and saying, hey, I have insurance claim. We have a damage and insurance company open claim. Do you work with insurance company? To be honest with you, I did not know what to do. People were asking me for estimates. People asking me for bids. People were asking me to work with their insurance companies. I just did not know it. And to be honest with you, I left a lot of money on the tables. I was very cheap. People took advantage of me. I just did not know what I was doing. I built my retail operation first. In the first 2 years in business, I didn't do any insurance claims. I think I did like 3 or 4, but I wouldn't even call it that I did insurance claims. The insurance paid for the jobs, but not directly to me. They paid to the homeowners and homeowner paid to me. So here's the difference between two business models. Roofing retail work, to be successful, you need to have a couple things in place. Number one, expensive marketing. If you're targeting roofing jobs, it's very competitive market. You have to spend a lot in online presence, and I recommend about 5%. If you're not spending 5% on marketing, you're not going to be competitive, and before you know it, you will be taken out by your competition. Because if you don't have good reviews, if you're not nowhere to be found on internet, you're just not going to get calls. How are you going to get those jobs? You will have to probably door knock, which nobody likes. It's very hard to scale without expensive marketing budget. Number two, you have to have solid sales system. If you want to recruit talent, if you want people to come to work for you, to sell those roofing jobs, you have to tell them about your process. Think about yourself as McDonald's, Burger King, or Chick-fil-A. All three companies are very different, but when you go to work for one of them, they're going to train you on their process, how they do things. They have customers, and you have to serve those customers in their company's way, right? You work for McDonald's, they have procedures in place, what you can and cannot do. The same goes for Chick-fil-A, Burger King. They're going to teach you. Well, with the roofing companies, no difference. If you want to attract people, if you want someone to come to you and sell roofing jobs, you have to teach them how you sell. And honestly, the biggest problem here is business owners just do it their way. And when we try to recruit people and people come to work for us, we don't have training manual. We don't tell them this is how you do it. We just Here's the lead, go sell them a roof. Well, if you want to be successful selling roofs, you have to have a solid sales system in place. Number 3, it demands high quality control. You can't just start repairing roofs that will be leaking 6 months from now. You actually have to be very good all around, cleaning up jobs, showing up on time, doing high quality work, installing high quality materials. With the retail business is a must. If you are a lower quality roofing company, your reviews will take you out of business and nobody will be recommending you. Number 4, you must have a repair department, because it's expected from retail roofing business to do repairs. As a matter of fact, a lot of big local companies have complaints online like crazy, because when people call them and say, my roof is leaking, can you come and fix it? Big brands answer phone calls this way: we don't really do repairs, we only do full replacements. Well, if you run residential roofing repair shop, you kind of expected to do repairs, and it's not easy. You have to invest in vehicles, in employees, probably have someone in-house doing those repairs. A lot of business owners just can't figure it out, so it's hard. But it demands a repair department for a roofing retail business model. And all of it combined will lead you to high overhead. So I personally know a lot of residential roofers. They usually have a warehouse, they have equipters, they have work comps. You have receptionists. You have to have a lot of money coming in every week, every month, just to support yourself and stay in business. So big overhead is part of the business. Now let's look at insurance restoration work. How it's different, how this business model is different from residential roofing business. Number 1, it attracts go-getters. Here's the thing about a residential business model. If you don't work with insurance companies and someone likes to work with insurance company and you're just not set. You don't have anybody in the company who understands how to talk to desk adjusters, how to get claims approved and stuff like that. You're not attracting the right talent from insurance restoration industry. In insurance restoration industry, people don't expect even to get leads. All they need is a weather event that took place in the last year or 2. They need a company to work for. The rest is history. They will go and literally bring your business. So if you're the business owner and you run restoration model, all you need is to tell people, hey, I have everything to produce claims, just go find me claims. People will go door knock. They don't need your leads. They don't need online marketing. They just need doors with damage on the house. That's it. Number 2, it's easy sales. So in residential retail business, it's kind of hard because you have to have, it's competitive, you have to have a process, you have to convince homeowner to do business with you, and you have to prove to them that you're the best option for that homeowner. Well, in the restoration business, sales are easy. The only thing you're selling is deductible if you're doing it right, and a lot of people don't even sell that. So you're essentially selling free product. You're telling them that someone will pay for everything, you just sign right here. So sales are easy. That's why so many people moved from residential roof repair business or roofing business model to insurance restoration business, because it's easier. You don't have to advertise as much. Sales are much easier. You're selling literally nothing. It's free, and 90% of people telling you no. Maybe you should think about change of career if that's you. Number 3, you have higher profit margins. Now, when it comes to profit margins, it's higher on insurance end if you do it right. If you just take it at a face value, if you accept what insurance companies want to pay you right now, most likely you will be shorting 30-40%. As a matter of fact, I work with hundreds of companies all over the country, and the number is about 40% from California to all the way to New York. Through entire country, people are saying the same thing. Their claims usually shorting by 30-40%, and if you do it right, that's the increase. Well, regionally, originally. The pricing are very close to roofing retail work. As a matter of fact, what insurance pay you originally, they're shorting those claims, and the residential retail roofers take those claims and willing to work for those prices, which is, I absolutely don't agree. But you have to have higher profit margins if you're in insurance work. If you go to the doctor, you have always two prices: cash price and insurance price. Why it's different? Because sometimes our hospitals have more people in supplements department, people who work with the insurance company. They have more people in that department than actual doctors and nurses, because insurance companies are not easy to deal with. They rarely pay what they're supposed to pay. They're shorting you, and to make money, you have to learn billing. You have to learn how to negotiate with insurance companies. So the reason your profit margins are higher, because you're adding another department to your business. Like in my company, in 2016, I hired a person and I gave him $80,000 a year salary just to work with insurance companies. Well, I have to make that extra $80,000. That's not easy. I'm not just gonna pay someone $80,000 more, get more headaches, more liability on myself. Of course, I will have to make more money. But with the insurance restoration model, money is there. Number 4, you have a lot of seasonal opportunities. I've seen it, guys, so many times. When storm hits, residential roofing contractors just don't know what to do. Yes, on one end, you have 200,000 homes affected and homeowners going crazy. Search went up. Everybody's going online. I need a roofer. I need a contractor, right? But residential roofing contractors often don't know how to deal with the claims. I know a lot of guys who would not do the job because it's insurance claim. Saying no to the homeowner, how crazy is that? It's like, nope, we don't work with insurance company. What's wrong with you? Learn how to do it. It's not a rocket science. You can figure it out. You're a business owner, you're an entrepreneur. It's just another challenge that you have to figure it out and become good at it, because every once in a while you're going to have the seasonal opportunity in your own town, especially if you live in a market like Texas, Colorado, Minneapolis, Wisconsin. It hails all over United States now, and Canada even. Like last summer, Canada got hit, Edmonton got hit very hard. So if you prepared for the rain, when it rains, you're gonna just be very successful. You're gonna reap what you sow earlier. You have to be prepared for those seasonal opportunities when they come. Number 5 is you have amazing supplemental income. Here's the thing about supplements and insurance. A lot of people just can't afford $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 purchase of new siding. They know they have older siding. They know their gutters are shot. They know their roof probably needs to be replaced soon, but they can't afford it. Well, when hail hits, hurricane hits, it's their opportunity to restore their property. And of course, they're not going to restore it with a 15-year-old siding. They're going to restore it with a brand new siding. An insurance company will pay for materials, for labor, for removal, for everything. So it's your opportunity to bill insurance company to do the job right. So if someone have house that have been built in 80s and it has very outdated roof or siding, you can't just come to the homeowner and say, well, I recommend you do this, I recommend you new underlayment, I recommend you do new trim, replace your plywood because it's rotted. People don't have money to pay for everything, even if they need it. Insurance company is obligated to pay for all the repairs, to pay for rotted plywood, to pay for damaged window or screens, right? And it's your opportunity to supplement insurance company and to do the work right. You have to be ethical, you have to be reasonable, but it's a great opportunity for you to serve your customers, and I highly recommend you guys start looking into how to supplement insurance companies, how to become good at this game. Because insurance companies, for me, they're like big tax on population. They collect billions of dollars from us, and they promise us in case of emergency, in case of disaster, they will take care of our properties. That's, I'm paying a couple thousand a year, you're paying a couple thousand a year. So when it happens, they must pay. You need to understand that insurance company cannot just collect billions of dollars. They're actually in business to pay billions of dollars. And if you're arrogant if you just decide not to do it because you don't want to learn a couple new things. So you're telling me you don't want to be part of multi-billion-dollar industry? Every year, insurance companies are literally looking for contractors to pay billions of dollars to repair the properties that they promised to repair. Now, you have to learn how to play that game. When I opened my company, Storm Group, I didn't know nothing about it. And my company, we were doing like 1 to 2 million a year. Once I added insurance supplement department and I learned how to work with insurance companies, now I do 50-50. I literally doubled my business with this business model. So you can do a lot of retail work. Every year you can do a lot of insurance work. As a matter of fact, I do insurance work the same way I do retail work. When people call me, I go inspect roofs. My company does now. And if I see the damage that we can file a claim, we just file a claim, insurance pays for it, homeowner's happy, we're happy, we do great service for the homeowner. We take headaches out of occasion because we're ethical, we're gonna do it right, and we're gonna serve our customers to the best of our ability. If you like this topic, if you're a residential roofing contractor and maybe you've been kind of an age trying to learn insurance companies, I have something for you. We have an entire course in the roofing school and I want you to try it. I'm gonna give you $100 off just as a follower, subscriber to this channel. It's Insights 100. If you go to roofing-school.com, use this promo code at the checkout. You can try it for 1 month. It only will be $3.99 for you. And just try it, just learn it. We have amazing course by Alana Wilson. She's the best in business. It's a 20-hour course, how to work with Xactimate, how to become good. You honestly have 3 options. You can learn how to do it yourself, maybe through Alana Wilson course or program. Number 2, you can outsource it to third-party agency like Online Adjuster. There's a lot of companies who will help you to supplement insurance companies. Or option number 3, you can hire someone to do it in-house in your company. Probably the most expensive option at first, but it pays over time. No matter what you do, please don't leave money on the table. Take care of those homeowners. Never walk away from the job because it's insurance claim. Learn how to do it. It's worth it. If you like this content, give it a like. Comment below if you have any questions. I'm always reading my comments and try to help as many people as I possibly can. See you guys in the next video.